Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever it is when you watch this video. Thank you. We're out here at the Ashley Family Homestead. My name is Shane. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I wanted to do a shout out to Alan Hobbs. He did a shout out for me on his channel. His channel is Freedom Bushcraft. So it's a survival channel. He does camping. He talks about survival. He shows a lot of things you can use to survive with. Like I said, he does a lot of the survival stuff like that, which would be cool to get into. But his channel is Freedom Bushcraft. Alan Hobbs is his name. I'll put a link somewhere up here on the end of the video here or somewhere, a link to his channel, so that way y'all can go over and check him out and subscribe to his channel. So again, thanks Alan, I appreciate it. So let's get right to it. All right, so all the chicks are in there with them. They're all I don't know how they're going to do when we let them out here, but we're going to let them out today. All right, well, what did I do with my scooper? Use this one. All right, we're going to be going to get some new feed today. I talked about it the other day. I just called and they've got it in, so we're going to go get that. We're going to change it up a little to something else to see if these pigs will eat it any better. So right now they're leaving a lot of feed in their trough that they're not eating, so it's just wasting it. So we'll change it up for them. The cows seem to still be eating it okay. They like it, so I'm going to still get this, just not as much. I'm going to get it for the cows.
so let me wipe this off real quick. So y'all know at the end of my video yesterday I was talking about these piglets and how they're not doing the best. I don't know what's wrong with them. I'm going today to go get a couple different things. I'm going to talk to couple different people and get probably an antibiotic and give them an injection. I gave them stuff orally. It didn't seem to help. One was dead this morning. So the other one that looked like that right here was dead this morning. I had to bury that one. I'm not going to show that on video or anything. I know it's part of life and part of farming, but I don't like losing animals, especially if it's something that I can correct. I just got to figure out what it is. So these ones are all eating and everything, but I don't know. It's not the mites because I've already got that under control. I've already checked them. I've already gave them a couple different treatments. Actually, Friday is another set of treatments. So we're gonna, they say do it 2 treatments, but I'm gonna go 3 just to make sure that we kill that life cycle of the mites and the lice. So, but maybe that one was just too far along that it couldn't come back. I don't know. But I'm still gonna go ahead and give them all the piglets, these and those. And if I can get those 3, I will give them all a shot of antibiotics once I get it. So, but we are gonna change their feed up today. So, sad moment on the farm. It sucks. It hurts. I mean, it does. So, but all I can do is try to prevent it from happening again. So I'm gonna go spend some more money and get some treatment and see what I can do. So I'm gonna take you all along with me on that right there. But all I had was corn for these guys today because I'm out of the feed that I got them, but they're eating the corn just fine. They love their fermented feed, so they're tearing it up. So I'm still gonna give that to the adults. I'm just gonna go get some more feed for the baby pig, the smaller pigs, I think. So I like buying my feed from another farmer because I'm supporting local. So instead of it going to the big box stores, I like buying local. So I don't save a lot of money by doing that, but I do save a little bit of money, and it's putting it in another farmer's pocket instead of in the big CEO's pocket. So, but look, she's licking some of the stuff off the side of that piglet from where my father-in-law gave him some scraps and it dumped on him. So it must taste better than the corn. So that's it on feeding the animals over here. We still got to feed the cows. We'll do that here in a second. But there's an update on the pigs. Hopefully we can get this under control. But I will keep y'all updated on it. The little chicks all got out and they're running around. They free roam. Hopefully they'll kind of stay close here. So, but we will keep y'all updated on that. So let's go get the cows some feed. No. Alright, cow's turn. Here's an update on the newest member to the homestead. She's still a little skittish some. She comes and she'll let me pet her every so often. She doesn't ever go up and eat the grain though. She doesn't care for it, I guess. But she tears up the hay. She eats hay like crazy, and I think the people that had her, she's been pretty much raised on hay. So that's what she prefers. I'm gonna get some cattle cubes and stuff today and see if she'll like those just as a treat. So we shall see. But she's doing fantastic. She gets along with them. So my wife comes out here and she pets her. Come here, girl. Come here. Come here. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. But like I said, she weighs about 780 pounds. It doesn't look it, I know, but I actually weighed her. So, but that's going to be it for the portion out here at the homestead. We're going to take you along with us to go get some feed, and I'll talk about that a little bit, and when we get back out here I'll show you what we got. All right, so we're unloading. I didn't set the camera up. All the empty barrels. Well, this one's not empty, but we're unloading all these out of the trailer, my old work trailer that I used to use for my company, and we're going to take that trailer with us to the feed store because we're probably going to get a whole pallet of feed. And I don't want to put it in the back of my truck, then I have to unload it into this trailer. I'll just take the trailer and put it right in the trailer. That way I don't have to unload it. So, and then, so I'm gonna unload some of this stuff here. Filled up there with that wet feed. So this trailer used to be my work trailer. Then I turned it in to haul my motorcycles in for when I go on vacation, which I still got my mounts of the motorcycles there and there. But I've been utilizing it to store feed in. So whenever I do go on vacation, which I haven't done in a couple years, I'll just unload the feed and use it as a motorcycle trailer again. Multi-purpose trailer. So we're gonna finish getting this cleaned out and I will see y'all on our way to get some grains. So we locked all the chickens up because of hidden nest. And the ducks don't go into the coop at the end of the day like chickens do. But look what we just found. She was sitting under there. The bad part is I don't have a male duck. So she's wasting her time. So those eggs are just gonna be spoiled. So we're gonna get them out and I'm gonna feed them to the pigs. So, there we go. 3, 6, 9 eggs. I don't know if any of y'all ever had duck eggs. I personally love duck eggs. The yolks are a lot bigger. The whites are a lot cleaner. They taste excellent. They're actually better for you than chicken eggs. So, but I could do a float test on these. And that's where you put an egg in water. And if it floats, it's older. If it sinks to the bottom, it's fresher. It's hard to do a float test on duck eggs because the shells are so much thicker. So I don't want to take a chance. So I'm just going to feed them to them. Now I know where her other hidden nest is. So I'm going to start paying attention a little more to it so we can start getting some more duck eggs. But let's feed these to the pigs. Let me grab something to put them on. Probably not bad. We haven't really had hot days, too hot of days lately, but I'd rather not take a chance. So here we go. Big boy loves it. Here we go. Here we go. Big boy. See, there was nothing wrong with that egg. Let's get him another one. Here you go, big boy. Nothing wrong with that one or that one. He'll find them here in a second. Oh, he just discovered them. All right, let's give some to these guys. some feed. We got the trailer in tow, as you can see. So for me, it'll be a few minutes. For you, sorry about the wind here at Rural King. So probably not going to do much recording in here, but we're going to go in and get some feed. But I'll show you once we get the pallet and everything coming out. I'm sorry about this wind. It's super windy today. All right, so we got some feed here. We got to go around back and pick up the whole pallet of feed. So I'd say put it right there behind it. So we're gonna go ahead and load this up, and then we got to go around back and get the whole pallet. But what we spent, we bought the antibiotics and stuff. I spent $575.13. So, but we got a ton of feed of the commodity blend. We got 5 bags of swine feed. We got a couple bags of cube for the cattle for treats, so that way we can get them to come a little closer to us and give them a little treat here and there. And then we spent $120 of that was the antibiotics for those piglets to give them injections. So we're gonna do what we can to save those guys. Alright, so we're around back here. They're wrapping it right now with some wrap, so I'll set the camera up here in the trailer so y'all can watch them load it. Hopefully they don't, excuse me, mess my trailer up. Whoa, right there, that's it.
Don't worry about that.
No, this trailer gets beat in the head.
Now we need you to follow.
Alright, so we got all our feed loaded up. Love getting a whole pallet because then I don't got to load it by hand. So, and we're going to use it, so it's not likely it goes to waste. But, so we got about probably, I don't know, say 2,300 pounds in there. So about max that trailer out on weight. Probably a little overweight, but we're just going to kind of ease it to the house. We'll be back at the homestead. For me, it'll be a little while. For you, it'll be... We're going to do a little bit of cleaning up today. Also, along with giving the pigs their shots and stuff. So we're going to clean this mess up here a little bit. We got the fire going. We're going to burn stuff. Put all the scrap metal in a pile. So. gonna put all the barrels over here now. We clean this area up here. So that whole pallet in there takes up the trailer. So I'm just gonna leave the dry feed in there. And then I'll mix my wet feed out here and leave it out here. And we'll probably, instead of doing it where we add feed every day, probably gonna do a barrel at a time. When it's empty, I'll go ahead and have the next barrel started to ferment, so it's ready to go for the next one. So I'll take you all along for that. Whew, it's hot out here. So we're burning in a barrel, a bunch of trash. Get this place cleaned up a little bit. So pick up out here in the pig pen a little. I gotta get some cattle panels out of there. Some pallets that we're gonna burn. The trough I need to move back over here so I can fill it up. Get the concrete stuff out of there, kind of clean this up a little bit more too. So take you all along for that. All right, there we go. All cleaned up. It took me probably about 20 minutes. Wasn't too long, but it's hot out here. So let's go ahead and get some feed mixed up and figure out how we're gonna do this. Not yet. I don't know. I got it. I think it holds 6, but I'm only going to do probably 3. I'm going to do 3 of these and 1 swine. All right, so we're gonna do 3 of the livestock commodity mix with 1 swine. Get that mixed together, get some water on it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start feeding it to them tomorrow. But I'm gonna go ahead and do another barrel so it'll get a kickstart on it. So we're gonna mix up 2 barrels today. By the time this one's gone, that one should be fermented enough for them, so that would be good. And when when I start this one, I'll start the next barrel, so that way I always have one fermenting for the next one. So I will start opening these up and dumping them. You can see this is a pellet, and then it's got some cracked corn in it. It'll all be a big mush, big slop. Trash in that bucket. Actually, I think 2 bags of this and one. We'll probably go 2 bags and a half bag of swine. Put this back in here. The reason for that is going to swell up. So right now we're almost halfway. So by the time we figure that bag of swine pellet, half pellet will be halfway, and that's going to swell up all the way. Here's the swine pellet. Ooh, that water's hot. Now when I go over to the farmer and get the local feed, I'm probably going to get more cracked corn from him because he cracks his own corn. And I'll probably change this recipe up a little bit. We'll probably do 50 pounds of cracked corn, and then the 2 bags of the commodity mix, and then probably a half a bag of the swine pellet, and mix all that together and get ourselves a custom blend, and we'll see how that goes. So we'll see. So this is what we're going to give them. We're going to give them some ivermectin, which is for parasites and stuff, and then we're going to give them a dose of antibiotics. So try to treat them and see if we can help them with whatever we can. I don't know what else to do. I've tried contacting a mobile vet, but right now nobody is doing anything because of this COVID-19. So we gotta try to tackle it ourselves. So I'll bring you along for the ride. This is gonna be fun. All right, so I don't know if you can see me good or not, but we're gonna set the pig right here, hold it. He's gonna help me hold it. And then we've got some acrylic paint here. It'll wear off of them. So that way, whenever I give them a shot, I can put a dab of it on their ear or their butt or something, so I know which one's got the shot and which ones didn't. So we're gonna give them the shots here, and then hopefully we start seeing an improvement. So we got to give it right behind their ear, on their neck, just underneath the skin is what it says. So that's what we're gonna do. Just following the instructions on the medicine. So, all right, here we go. Let me catch a piglet. One first. The worst one first. All right, this is the worst one. See? There's no mites on them. There are no, I don't know what it is. So we're gonna go with antibiotics. So, well, let me draw my medicine first. Here, hold this. I don't know if y'all know or not, but and it's probably gonna be pretty windy out here. It's gonna be hard to hear me. But my wife's a nurse, so she kind of taught me this. But always pull up air in your syringe, put it in, and then inject that air, and then what that does is allows you to pull out the medicine easier. Alright, so there's half of that cc, and this one gets about a quarter, so we're gonna pull back, get some air, push the air in, and then we're gonna draw back. We're going to get the air out. Okay, there's the cap. Alright, so that's 2 cc's. So that's enough. And mix that up good. We're doing 2 in 1. I looked it up, it didn't really say you couldn't mix it, but we're going to try. It's liquamycin and ivermectin, which is an antibiotic, and then also the other ivermectin is for parasites and stuff. So this is going to be enough to do 2 pigs. So drop this in his pocket, my holder. Just under the skin. Okay. Just gonna let it sit there for a second. Okay. This is the worst one.
No, he's worse.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to catch one of these.
It's okay. It's okay, girl.
There's a. Stay still. Oops. Alright, that's going to be it for today's video. We did a lot of cleaning up out here at the homestead. So, we got a bunch of feed. We got it brewing up behind you. I'm filling up water and stuff right now. I'll show you that real quick of that. And then, well, I guess that's not it. We didn't give our pigs our injections. So, let's go ahead and do that real quick. But we'll go and wrap this up with it. So thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you're new to the channel, thank you. This is the Ashley Family Homestead. My name is Shane. Thanks for joining and watching. And another thank you to Alan Hobbs for the shout out on his channel. Appreciate it. God bless. Be safe out there with everything going on, and I'll see you all on the next one.